That is important. Once the Death Knight does make it to level 5, you know that you're in trouble because FOV is an expert Death Knight user. He's very experienced, knows what to do, and let's have a look. Looks like we're going to train our first Obsidian statue. All of the ghouls are back home reaping some lumber here. Nearly at tier 3 as well, so once that kicks in, we'll see. And there's the Lich. Lich looking to do some shopping here at the Tomb of Relics. And let's have a look back here, what's going on. Baron Morte, the Death Knight, still clearing out. And is that a Goblin Shredder right here? Yes, it is. So it looks like infi is wasting no time shredding some lumber. And oh, like that, Orb of Corruption by Araj, the summon of the level 1 Lich. Very handy item, obviously, when you're undead later in the game, because you can really stack that orb with all of your destroyers as well as your Death Knight and cause a lot of damage. Really assists the Lich to level up as well, getting all of these kills. And before you know it, you'll have a level 2 or 3 Lich, and that will be very painful for infi's heroes. And you know it. Blacksmith going down now. What will he be taking to? Looks like going straight to castle, skipping tier 2. So he's playing one of these kind of strategies, not really going for mass casters. And I think the reason why, and by the way, Invisibility Potion on this Mage Singer, love it. The Archmage there, sneaking into the undead base. But the point I was going to make is that I think infi knows that he's not really that he's up against destroyers rather than Gargoyle, so he's not going for for casters, and that would really be a bad plan. We're going to see some Blizzard here. Don't really know whether he's cashed in his Water Elementals for Blizzard, but I think that might be a decent idea because Water Elementals aren't so good against destroyers. They'll just get sucked away by that devastating spell destructive effect, that area of effect spell that he's got. Instead, having a scout around here with this invisibility. Man, invisibility lasts for a long time. Gives them the perfect opportunity to do some scouting in the meantime and just see what FOV is up to. In the meantime, Castle's still only half done, training that Mountain King. And, oh my god, I thought he was going to steal it. I'm there, I guess not quick enough. Plus, the Archmage is just totally full with a whole package of 6 items there. FOV following the Footman in. Wow, Lich up to level 3 already. Very powerful level 2 Nova on its way. And how are we doing with the Death Knight? Still a fair way away from level 4, level 5 that is. And, oh man, forcing an invulnerability potion to be used there. As soon as that Nova goes down, is followed by the coil. Yeah, it's just got no chance but to teleport away. And it's going to be some stalling tactics like this for a while from infi. He knows that he's not going to be able to compete with that heavy nuking capability. And it looks like we've got our first workshop going down, second workshop going down. You know, it's going to be a mass flying machine build here, and I think that's going to be the way to go against these destroyers. If you've got too many destroyers, too many flying machines, they are going to defeat the destroyers, especially with that flat cannons upgrade. And in the meantime, Archmage looking to do a little bit more harassment, maybe we'll see. But FOV knows that time is now. He has to strike, he can't really afford to wait for too much longer, and here he goes, attacking the guard towers one by one. Looks like infi just doesn't have any enough flying machines up in the air to be able to deal with this. And man, magic damage against tower armor type is just very powerful. Looks like we're probably going to be seeing some nuking here. Coil Nova any second now. You know that he's going to try it, and there it is. He's using his potion straight away, and then 2 more followed there. But this is a nice base layout. Looks like infi's managed to keep his Archmage alive there. And FOV can go back to work on these towers. Probably wanting to coil up his Lich here. No, he's saving his coil for that Mountain King. Very interesting decision there to coil up. And keeping it, well, it's not such an interesting decision now that I think about it. The Lich wasn't really in danger of dying. It's only a level 1 Stormbolt from the Mountain King at this point, so he's not really in danger of losing it. Just run the Lich away if he's in danger. But there's the flak cannons going down now. Unfortunately, FOV didn't manage to take out the expansion, so he's going to be up against a lot of flak cannon armed flying machines soon. And remember that he's only on 1 base. He's below 4,000 gold now. Oh, I like that. Hiring the Panda Brewmaster, and you know why he's done that. It's because the combination of that flaming breath effect, as well as the drunken haze, is really good on those flying machines, and it'll allow him to really destroy them very quickly. You'll see him having a crack at it shortly. Destroyer's having a sniper too on these flying machines. In the meantime, and a little bit more creeping here. I think creeping's a good way to go because the Death Knight's not yet at level 4, and he can simultaneously creep up all of these heroes. Once he's got all of his heroes on at least 3, once you see the Death Knight on level 5 and the other 2 heroes on level 3, then man, that is going to be punishing. But how are we doing for upgrades? Let's have a look. Have we got flat cannons yet? Yes, we have. So it's only going to be a matter of time before those flying machines reach critical mass, then infi will be able to commit to battle. In the meantime, doing some creeping on his own, really wants to get the Mountain King up to level 3. And I think maybe FOV senses the heroes are not present, so he's going to be going for some attacking here. Straight for the tower. I think he could get a lot of kills on the peons too, get some experience. But man, those flying machines are annoying. Flanking in on those destroyers. I think having those statues on the ground are really helpful too. As long as you don't get bogged down in a firefight that lasts too long with those flying machines, your destroyers will eventually win. Will win in the short term. I shouldn't use that word eventually, because I think any eventual outcome will be the humans if it's a battle of attrition, because of the double expansion, the fact that those flying machines are much easier to replace than the destroyers are. Killing yet another tower, and machines not ready to commit yet. As soon as they do, you know that they're going to get sniped here. Losing one of them, and Tasha Sweetberry, the Brewmaster, has he got enough mana ready to do a Flaming Breath? He's going to need to do something, because those destroyers are just popping off, and there's the Flaming Breath, killing several of those flying machines. We've even got a Paladin nearby for the humans. Man, once that Paladin manages to level up, manages to do that, that's going to be very useful. And FOV forced to teleport away. And I'm going to call it at this point. I'm going to say that infi has a sizable lead. You can see over here that he's even putting down a sneaky third base over where the undead would least expect it. And I think one of the advantages of doing this is that if FOV doesn't spot it quick enough, eventually he's going to run out of gold himself, and this location is going to be one of the key locations for him to expand to himself. But he'll be sending his acolytes over there only to die to arrows, because the expansion will already have been taken and fortified by FOV. So things looking a bit desperate from FOV here, but all it takes is a couple of good hero kills, and FOV is going to try it. His Brewmaster's looking very shaky though. Can he survive here? He can't obviously crawl his own Brewmaster, but sniping this, oh man, he's killed the Paladin. Looks like he's going to keep his own Brewmaster alive. Oh, and healing with the Shadow Priest, very nice. Love that, with the Shadow Priest coming in there at the last minute and healing him up. He's going to be able to take a potion if he needs it. Doesn't even need to drink it, because the human heroes are scared off at this point. So that's an added bit of experience here for the undead. And you notice that the Death Knight himself is at level 5. The Lich nearly at level 5 as well, and the Brewmaster nearly at level 3. So FOV realizes that he's going to do a bit of creeping. Hopefully not going to get killed by this elemental, but he shouldn't do. He's got 2 destroyers there. He'll be able to nick a bit of life off those destroyers. And wow, seeing a knight in there, that's very cool. By the way, guys, knights have actually been patched to be a little bit better. Not too much better, but just slightly better, I believe. And looks like infi is going to be creating a few of them just to help out on the ground. And I feel that the knights really add a little bit of extra firepower against those undead heroes, which have to stay in the game in the forefront to be able to get their spells off. And in the meantime, the gyrocopters, keep calling them gyrocopters because they used to be called gyrocopters in raid accounts, but the flying machines is what I meant, should be able to seal the deal in the air. And it looks like destroyers running into a back to them. Flying machines kind of undergunned there, so they're pulling back. And it looks like we've got a sale of something going on for the Brewmaster, nearly at level 3. That's just tantalizingly close to that 3rd level. And in the meantime, infi's expansion looking very fortified here. He's got the +3 armor upgrades. His armor's on 8. Very strong stuff. And wow, here's where the experience is going to come from. The Lich picking this up, and I like this expansion too, because the destroyers easily able to suck away those spells and give themselves some life back as well as some mana. Very cool stuff, and we're going to see a decent item out of this as well. It's just paying attention to see what item it will actually be. What's it going to be? Oh, Pendant of Mana. Increases the hero the capacity of 250. for the brewmaster. So if he can actually manify himself up a bit with the statue, looks like neither statue has switched